There are plenty of prodigies at 19. But how many 19-year-olds can repeatedly defeat Fan Zhendong and Wang Chuqin on the world stage? That level of talent is rare, and his name is Tomokazu Harimoto. While most teenagers his age were still finding their way, Harimoto was already standing at the peak of world table tennis. For a moment, the entire sport watched in shock as a new prodigy exploded onto the scene. And this was far from his first time rewriting history. At the 2016 World Junior Championships, Harimoto became the youngest champion ever. At the 2017 World Championships, at just 13 years old, he reached the quarterfinals, becoming the youngest player in history to do so. If he hadn't run into Chinese star Su Xian in that quarterfinal, he might have become the youngest medalist in World Championship history. Even then, Harimoto was already being called a once-in-a-century talent in Japan. Japanese media produced special documentaries to showcase their table tennis wonder kid to the world. Some fans described him as a gift from China to Japan. Others believed he was the flame that could challenge China's dominance in table tennis. Carrying the spotlight as a Chinese-born prodigy representing Japan, Harimoto quickly became a blade aimed directly at the Chinese national team. Every tournament he entered seemed to end with another broken age record. In 2018, the young star stunned the table tennis world. He defeated Japan's top player Jun Mizutani, China's legendary duo Ma Long and Zhang Jike, and the world number 1 Fan Zhendong. He then captured the ITTF Grand Finals title by defeating Lin Gaoyuan, becoming the youngest champion in the event's history once again. When Japan produced a talent like Harimoto, the entire world felt the pressure. The question quickly followed: would Harimoto continue rewriting history on the sport's biggest stages? At the 2019 Men's World Cup in Chengdu, he delivered another electrifying performance. He defeated Ma Long in the semifinals and advanced to the final. China's nightmare scenario nearly became reality. Fortunately for Team China, Fan Zhendong stood firm in the final, defeating Harimoto and successfully defending his World Cup title. But prodigies rarely fade quietly. At the 2022 World Team Championships in Chengdu, history repeated itself. Same city, different time, and Harimoto unleashed one of the most shocking performances the sport had ever seen. In the opening match, Fan Zhendong swept Togami Shunsuke. Momentum was firmly on China's side. Then Harimoto stepped onto the table. In match 2, he defeated Wang Chuqin 3-1. The victory sent him into an emotional frenzy. Wang, 3 years older, had previously dominated their rivalry. But this time, Harimoto flipped the script and created a miracle. In match 3, Ma Long restored China's advantage, defeating Oikawa Mizuki 3-1 and giving China a 2-1 lead. Everything came down to match 4. If Fan Zhendong defeated Harimoto, China would advance to the final and continue its pursuit of a 10th consecutive title. Instead, Harimoto created one of the greatest crises in Chinese men's team history. Fan Zhendong's ability was unquestioned, but he was battling injuries, his leg wrapped in heavy kinesiology tape. Facing a fully confident Harimoto, the match turned into a brutal war. Harimoto reached match point first. Fan refused to surrender. Despite growing pain, he fought back, pushing the score to 10-9. But in the final moment, Harimoto seized his chance. He defeated Fan Zhendong. He broke through China's defensive wall. He defeated his idol. More accurately, in one single tie, he took down 2 Chinese superstars and earned 2 crucial points for Japan. It was a performance carried almost entirely by his own brilliance, lifting Japan's team on his shoulders and creating a miracle few believed was possible. His explosive celebration reflected the magnitude of that moment. Although Wang Chuqin redeemed himself in the final match, sweeping Togami 3-0 to secure China's 3-2 victory and advancement to the final. The battle remained one of the greatest scares China's men's team had faced in nearly 2 decades. There are many prodigies at 19, but prodigies like Tomokazu Harimoto are extraordinarily rare. Since his debut, he has stirred the table tennis world with relentless intensity. Now only 22 years old, Harimoto has already spent a decade competing at the highest level. And in the foreseeable future, he remains one of the most dangerous challengers standing in the path of China's table tennis dynasty.